What's happening?
Yeah, Deepak, we all are connected. You just have to unmute yourself.
He has to go back on mute.
Yeah.
You can only unmute.
Okay, we're waiting for Swami is also there on the call. He's with me. Okay. So Swami, 110 people are there. 110 plus this many, so 115, 111. See, that number is going. The number here in the corner. It will grow in. It will go as many participants. Yeah. Deepak is relogging. Deepak is logged out. He is relogging again.
Yeah. I think the screen is coming blur. I also refresh the page again.
So I would request everybody to put yourself on mute and put off your camera. That would help us on more clarity because of these two aspects there are disturbances most of the time. So it is the speaker who can keep his camera on. Rest all the guys can put it forward.
This is better. If I come too close to them.
Yeah. So Hitesh and Anil, if anybody from your team also wants to connect, you can take them.
Yeah, so I have to check with Vijay also because Vijay is taking care of.
Yeah, because
So
the discussion, Anil, the whole agenda is to discuss the way forward and various processes. So if the guys who actually want to deal with the ground level guys, if they are able to, they can raise their questions and we can have a lot of answers also from them. Siddharth, you want to ask some question before the discussion starts? Any, you may need help. Swami is going to go. Siddharth, can you hear me?
Where's Deepak?
Deepak has logged out, he's just logging in again. I called Deepak.
क्या लग रहा है?
क्या सर?
How is everything?
Bad. Nothing to be happy about.
How's family?
Healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, 130 people already logged in, Deepak.
No, I know. I logged in and then it said, I sent you a WhatsApp. It said that there is a problem and again I'm logging in.
Yeah, please log in.
It is moving.
Yeah, okay.
Now, hold on. Join now. It is saying audio off. Okay. Join now.
Join now, direct connect हो जाओगे.
Join now तो बता.
हाँ कनेक्ट हो जाएगा होल्ड तब तक अपन होल्ड करते हैं
Whose is that? This one.
It's a house.
This comes in the conference room. This one, that one. That. Yeah.
कनेक्ट होगा 1 मिनट.
तो उसको क्यों निकाल रहे हो आप?
हाँ थे मैंने देखा ना.
Discharge.
राइट.
अच्छा ये चालू करना है.
Swami is also with me. He is also joining. Hi, Deepak.
Yeah, hi Swami, this one connecting. I'm waiting in front of my laptop only. Just give me a second. I think ये open हो जाएगा.
We are all waiting for you.
Yeah, I know. I think it is waiting for the camera on.
Login screen.
Okay, and unmute. Can you see me now?
No, connected. Shows connected. Can you hear me? Deepak?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me on mobile.
Can you
Something went wrong.
can
What does it say? Something went
you
wrong.
see me now?
बंद है कैमरा बंद है पहले वाले पेज पे साइन करना और लास्ट पेज है इसी का ही ये सब साइन
Deepak. Screen take ready. Hello, Deepak. Deepak, are you connected? No, the problem is not there. It shows
जैसे आवाज आ रहा है
उनके मोबाइल से
इसको ड्रॉप कर
मतलब यहाँ से आवाज आ रहा है बट लेकिन इधर जाना
Are you connected? Can you get me connected? आप म्यूट हटा दो ना, आप म्यूट पे रहोगे।
आपको ब्लूटूथ चाहिए लगाने के लिए मोबाइल को साइड में रख के एक साइड को काट के मोबाइल साइड में मोबाइल से
You keep your mobile shut.
So there's a problem with the network. हाँ तो शायद वाईफाई से वाईफाई सिग्नल स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है. Can you be a little closer to the? हाँ. ठीक है मैं वापस से फॉरवर्ड करती हूँ आपको इनवाइट. ओके मैं चेक करती हूँ सर. आप मुझे वो ईमेल आईडी दे दीजिए. देवी के पास है. ठीक है आई टेक इट फ्रॉम आई गेट यू कनेक्टेड. एक सेकंड ना. एक सेकंड.
Good afternoon, everybody. We have Deepak connecting in next 2 minutes, so please have some patience. Okay, there's some problem with his network, and he's not able to connect, so it will take us another 2-3 minutes. So in the meanwhile, request everybody to be patient and just hold on. So another 2-3 minutes, we should start.
तेरे को समझता है ना तेरे को समझता है.
हाँ है
वीडियो
तो उसमें से भेज रहा हूँ.
क्या नाम
इनवाइट समवन है ना. ईमेल आईडी दो.
हाँ बोलो
MEGHNA नहीं आ रहा है.
GHNA
dot LALL
LALL
नहीं आ रहा है.
वो डालो यार सो हाँ दो
at gmail.com
ऐसे ना
at the rate
LALL @
gmail.com.
क्या दीपक आपके पर्सनल मेल पे कर रहे हैं 2 मिनट. हाँ, meghna.lal@gmail.com.
बस कितना ना मेघना डॉट ला. हाँ. ठीक है ना?
या दीपक, हाँ जी. meghna.lal@gmail है. हाँ, जो आपने भेजा है उसी के नाम पर भेजा है. हाँ जी. आई थिंक छाया के मेल आईडी से आया और हिंदू के मेल. हाँ, ठीक. He's connected. 2 minutes. See, all the desks are connected now. Beautiful, no? From your cabin also now you can talk to them.
No, I know.
You should do that.
I'm doing it at home anyway, no? I come out to teach.
You may Yeah, I think Deepak is coming. Deepak, can you hear me? Hi Deepak, I can see you. Can you see me? Hi Deepak.
ऑडियो ऑफ कर दीजिए.
It's like Deepak, you're on mute.
Deepak, I think you're on mute.
Yeah. So I went through my personal Gmail ID because I was having a problem. Can you hear me? Can everyone?
Great, Deepak, can you hear me? We can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're very clear.
Well, Deepak, can we start?
Yeah, we can start. If we can, so we can request the team to go on mute.
Yeah, that I'll set the rules. I'll set the rules for the session. The first of all, let me welcome Deepak Lal. I don't need to introduce Deepak to anybody. Everybody knows Deepak personally. With him is team of mortgages of Hitesh Gangwal, Hitesh, welcome. Unsecured team, BIL team with Anil Madwani. Welcome, Anil. Okay. And we also welcome our boss, Swaminathan. He is also here today for the session with us.
Hi.
Swamiji is also here. So welcome for the session. And there are a couple of rules which we all have to follow. The first is everybody have to put yourself on mute. Deepak, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You're very clear.
Yeah. And request everybody to put your cameras also off because that disturbs the proceedings of the session. So please follow these two. Third is anybody has any question either with Deepak or with anybody else can raise your hand. There is an option of raising the hand. Okay, and then we can go ahead with the question answer session. To start with, just to tell you why, just to script out why we have this session today. First is we would want Deepak to speak a little about the current situation on corona situation and the effect of it on our regular retail banking. One. Second is what would be the effect of this on real estate. Third is how is banking going to look at it, and fourth is how is SCB going to look at it in terms of mortgages and also in terms of BIL. Okay, so that's the agenda, and then we can get to question answering session. I would request Deepak, I would request Swami sir to speak a little because then he has to move out. So Swami, could you please take over the session, please?
Hi Deepak, hi Hitesh, hi Anil, hi Vishal and the team from Stanchart. Thank you so much and our entire team and Devli and Chaya. Thank you so much and Mithun, thank you so much for joining us. We have this really huge relationship with Stanchart, I think, and Stanchart has really reciprocated with us as far as this relationship is concerned. I met Deepak, I think, some 17 or 16 years back. Correct, Deepak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Deepak, I and Harish met Deepak in Delhi when Deepak was the RSM North for Stanchart Bank. And we started, I think, with Stanchart Bank in 2007, and we've been with them for the last 13 years. And given the support from Deepak, Hitesh, Anil, and everybody from Stanchart, we've really built a very, very big business, a business which has been very steady, and we hope to get back to those old business volumes, which is why we are having this conversation. And with that, I would request Devli to come over.
Thank you, Swami. And Deepak, we can start with the proceedings. Your thoughts on current situation and effect of COVID on retail banking.
Yeah. So first of all, a big thank you for organizing this. Okay. I want to thank Devli. I want to thank Swami. I want to thank the entire team having taken out time. And I think in today's scenario, it is very important for us to all be connected. So it's a very good idea which came up from Devli, and I immediately sort of said yes to it. And I would also like to invite my team here who are on the call, Hitesh, Vishal and Anil. They are all here. And I think Hitesh and Vishal are in office right now at the port office. So, of course, we all know what the scene is and what the scene has been over the last, close to 3 months. And I don't really know much as to how the scene for this virus will unravel in the next 2 months. But one thing is clear that we all have to take a lot of precaution. We all have to be very, very careful. And that is one messaging which I've been giving to my team. And at the same messaging I would like to give to this team, that please exercise all caution, very, very careful about it. However you are wanting to, do your business and however you want to travel, and social distancing has to be a part of our life now. So coming to the business, how it has been, obviously the months of March and April and May, there was hardly any action. Customers were, completely restricted, homebound. There was no business activity actually, to be fair. I think June is where we can see a small window which has opened, and customers are talking now. Customers have, tried to come back in certain businesses. A lot of the businesses are continue to be shut, but I would say some 40% of the customers have taken off, or at least they are starting to plan as to what is the way forward for them. Now, we have been contacting customers, and I'm sure you too have been contacting your customers. Okay, so there has been a stage of high interaction between customers, and all of us would have experienced this, that a lot of customers have asked us to hold businesses right now because, see, with the uncertainty in the environment, a lot of customers are not committed to how they want to actually look at the situation 1 or 2 months down the line. So typically, if a guy is into a restaurant business, he's not sure about how his traffic is going to be. And if he's, if there's someone who's typically in the travel agency business also, obviously these type of businesses have been very, very badly impacted. And there are a set of 8 or 9 industries which the bank has outlined, which we feel will take a long time to come back. So obviously travel, tourism, airline, your restaurant, your malls, all these businesses, your contractors, your part of textiles. I think these are the businesses which we are looking at taking a lot of time to come. And these are the customers when we talk to also, they are probably as blank as we are, because they really don't know when and how they're going to come back into business. But if you look at other industries, if you look at the pharma industry, if you look at clearly there's an upswing. Okay, if you look at metal, if you look at government contractors, okay, government agencies, I think all those are up because the government is placing orders, the government is still working on infrastructure, and those are the guys who are still looking actively for doing business. So if I was to really do a clear messaging as to where you need to go for your business, I would say that these 7 industries are industries which you should avoid, but barring them, I think you can go ahead. So, stuff like travel, stuff like restaurants, stuff like tourism, anything connected with the airline, stuff like textiles, okay, importers and exporters. All these industries have taken a big beating. Apart from that, I do see that there is already, I can see a revival, okay, which is coming up because the customers have to plan now their cash flows. And if you look at April, May, if you look at the customers' bank statements, not much of money has come in. So the customers need working capital now because they have run dry and they need working capital now. Now the customers whose business will take off, the customers who see their business taken off are the ones who are looking for working capital. And I think that there is an opportunity, there is a very good opportunity for us to talk to those customers, okay, who are very keen and who are rightfully keen to borrow. So when you talk to a customer, he may tell you that he's not borrowing a very high amount because right now they don't want to take the liability. So they may be borrowing a little smaller amount, but then they need that amount, maybe 2 months, 3 months working capital to actually get back in the business. Now you have to decide as to how you are targeting your segment. If you're going after the right segment, okay, I'm sure that you will be able to get customers who are good, who have got very good track record, okay, and who would be keen to borrow and who has sustainable businesses. Now, if I go back to the moratorium and non-moratorium, okay, different banks have different schemes. So Standard Chartered had a different scheme of giving moratorium to their customers. HDFC, ICICI, they've all had different schemes of giving moratorium to their customers. Okay, and let me tell you, by and large, quite a few customers have taken moratorium. Now, it's not that a customer who has taken a moratorium is a bad customer. I don't think that's the type of approach that we are also taking. Yeah, but if a customer who has taken a moratorium is coming to us, we are definitely doing a little bit more of scrutiny to check why he took moratorium, how is his cash flows, how does he see it coming up in the next 2 or 3 months. So we are not saying no to customers who have taken moratorium, but there is extra due diligence on those customers. So compared to a customer who has not taken moratorium, there will be a extra due diligence on that customer. And we have many cases which have come to us where the customers have taken moratorium, and we are talking to each customer to understand. So my one important observation to the entire team here would be that, see, when you are looking at business and when you are trying to log in your business, you must be very aware of how you see the customer in the next 2-3 months, how the customer behavior has been in the past 2-3 months. See, it's going to be about your customer now. It's not going to be about just picking up any customer. And I think all banks are going to be very cautious, and all banks will be want to know that how they want to check and do extra diligence. So we are doing extra diligence. We are checking with customer. We are looking at his bank statements. We are looking at his setup, if it has opened or not. We are doing factory visits to see that his factory has taken off or not. Okay, and there are a whole lot of things that we are doing. And customers who have not taken moratorium, okay, are clearly the customers who have a very strong cash flow. They were okay to service the EMIs even in this time. That is one thing. Now, if you look at how the real estate market is, well, the real estate market, and whatever discussions I have done with the players like the JLLs, I can tell you the market will pick up. The market is waiting to pick up, and according to me, there will be more and more of end use in the market. So I completely feel that there will be very less investor profile now in the market, and you will get genuine deals. The customers who come today to you are the real serious customers. And I was speaking to someone, in a large real estate online company. They were telling me that in the last 3 months, they have sold 1,000 crores of inventory in the market online. So it's not something which we feel that there is no action in the market. Okay, there is a good action in the market. Customers are understanding there is a new way of approaching them, and customers are fine with that. A customer doesn't expect you now to keep coming to his office 10 times, or a sort of seeing a face-to-face activity. Customers fine to talk to you through a video call, or do a con call with you and close the documentation part. So real estate, I think, is going to come back. I do see a correction in the short term, okay, which will happen by about 10 to 15%. So in Bombay, South Bombay, those properties, again in Delhi, South Delhi, those properties will take a hit. But I really don't think that properties in the mid segment are really going to see a very massive correction, because from whatever valuation reports that we have got, there seems to be a 5-10% downside, not more than that. Okay. Now, coming to Standard Chartered Bank and the new policies, we haven't really changed much. That's the good part. We haven't changed too much of our policy, other than the 8 or 9 industries which I told you are industries that we don't want to do business, or we will not be entertaining business. Barring that, it's BAU for us, and we are happy to get applications from you. We are happy to in fact, we already have a full-fledged team which is working in almost all our locations now, and even Bombay is up and running, and we can see Hitesh and Vishal all in the place as we, right? So we are happy to get leads from you. You can put it up in the LMS, and we will be taking it forward. Only thing is that when you are talking to customers, what we can do is, from our side, we can give you a list, okay, which will help you to ask the right questions to the customer, and you can get a good idea whether we'll be able to Stan Chart will be keen to do that. So from our side, I will request Yogesh Sunil to make a checklist for lap and bill and circulate it to the team by tomorrow, so that very clearly our target segment is something that all of you all know. And, those are the applications that we will be looking at. Okay, I think that is what I had to say. I would like Hitesh to speak for 5 minutes, and then I would like Anil to speak for 5 minutes also to the team. So Hitesh, I'm passing it over to you. Okay, your views, his views, and then back to Devli.
Thank you, Deepak.
Yeah, Deepak, thanks a lot. Thanks for summarizing everything in one go. What I can say about my team is that we are ready to go on field. Our shops are open, valuations are open, legal, everything is on track as we used to be, but the turnaround time would be a bit slower as not everybody is working from the office and accessibility to customer is a issue. Just to give you a brief, in last 3 days we have pulled out some 40 sanction letters and we are working on it, and we do not see any challenges as far as meeting customer is concerned. There are customers who come out of their houses and sign the document, but yes, things are moving forward. It's a good sign for all of us, and I just want to inform the team also that we are here to support you guys. Just call us whenever it is required, or if you have any doubt, we will support you and go all out to ensure this is a business. Anil, you can take over.
Thanks, Hitesh.
Sushil Sharma is having a question.
Yeah, we'll come to question answer session a bit later. Let's all complete first, and then we'll come to question answer. Sushil, you have to wait for a little while.
Anil, can you take it forward?
Is Anil connected still? Anil, are you connected?
Okay, Devli, I would just like to mention few industries which is a negative list or a caution list from Standard Chartered Bank's perspective. So the industries are hospitality, like hotel and restaurants. Second is auto and auto ancillary industry. Food processing industry. So these are the prime industries where we are not looking at funding as of now. The rest of the other segments we are open. Developers and real estate business. So again, these three are the primary industries where we have restricted the funding.
I'm connected, but there are some network issues going on up and down. I'm connected.
Are you taking over from Hitesh now? Should I call you?
Yes, I'm taking over.
Yeah. Well, I think Anil is connected.
So these industries are
Yeah.
okay. So these industries by far are same across BL as well as LAP.
Yeah. Okay.
So just wanted to inform the entire team that there are some restrictions from our side in after a review of the risk portfolio, where we see that these industries would be under tremendous stress and we would have restricted our funding in that. Anil, please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Hitesh. Thank you. Anil, can you take it from here, Anil?
Yes. So thank you, Hitesh and Deepak and Devli. So because everything has been covered by Deepak and Hitesh and the summarized part of the BI. As far as the unsecured is concerned, and I have made a one-pager, a small one-pager, and shared with Sunil already for your easy reference, which industries we are not doing, what is the revised points which has been added in the program, and more we are going to be a safer side. So of course, because the market scenario is not allowed to go very aggressive, but yes, we are open and still we have a very good ticket size in the market with up to 75 lakh we are funding still, as well as we are more focusing on GIL rather than BIL. That all details we have shared, and if you have not got it, I'll send it again to Sunil and Chaya and team. So you go by it. and I'm available, and with me on call, Vijay Gadade also there, who will be in touch. I can say in summary, we are open to accept the logins within safe manner and ensuring the health and safety of everyone as being partnering. That is something from my side. Anything you can connect us anytime, we can here to assist. Thank you guys.
Great. Thank you, Anil. Deepak, Anil, Hitesh, Vishal, Vijay, can we start with a question answer session, Deepak?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let us do that.
Yeah. So I have couple of questions which have come to me, and I'll start with that. Deepak and Hitesh, how will the valuation be viewed? Are we expecting that the regular valuation, which for example would be a crore, will come down to about 70-75 lakhs in the current scenario for lab?
No, so
Yeah, so I'll take that. So we've done valuations in the last 1 week, and as I told you, the impact is about 10%, about 5 to 10%.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, we had done valuations for customers in the month of February, and the sanction had expired. For the same customers, we did the valuation now on the same property. So we have valuations for January, February, and June. What I have seen is about 5%. Okay, 5% gap, which is okay in some of the cases. So not to worry too much on that front.
Okay. Second question, Deepak, are LRDs going? Are we going to change norms with LRDs, or are we still sticking to the same norms of LRD for eligibility criteria of rentals?
No, we are sticking to the same norms.
Okay. Okay, so there is no reduction into consideration of the rentals and all.
But you see, in LRD, what we are going to see is one thing, is that is the tenant still there? Is the tenant changed? Is the tenant left? Is the tenant paid the EMIs in the last 2 months? So we have to see that also. Because if a guy brings an LRD and we see that last 3 months EMI have not come, there could be a concern.
Deepak, like Andromeda, at Andromeda, we have a lot of offices and we have taken a rental waivers from a lot of our landlords. Given the situation that we've not even stepped into the office for the last 2 months, and almost all of them has given us a waiver. So if there's a similar case, how would you view that?
No, see, there is no harm in giving a waiver, okay, for 1 or 2 months. But then the question would be that when the rentals are starting. So for example, it is June now. Okay, supposing the waiver is given in April and May, but in June the EMIs have started, the rentals have started, I think we should be okay. But if we find that in June also, in July also, then it will be a concern.
Okay. Deepak, any capping on loan amount, or still we continue with our old caps?
No, no capping. Only in BTCRD we have brought it down from 7.5 crores. I think we have brought it down to 3 crores, I think, in BTCRD.
Okay.
Am I right, Hitesh?
yes, boss, it's 3 crores. So what Devli and his team would know is that the EMI track program of 18 months, which the team would be knowing, whereby we use of 18 months and do a BT. In that case, earlier the loan amount, maximum loan amount was 7.5 crores. It has been brought down to 3 crores. And we will be doing BTs of only banks. There would be restriction on the BTs from NBFCs, but this is on a case-to-case basis. We can look into it.
Okay. Now, Deepak, the next question is common both for LAP and DIL. April and May, okay, and in fact in the month of June also, there may not be a single bank entry to the customer. Plus, the expected money from the market is also going to take a hit. It's not going to come in its regular cycle time. How is credit going to view that?
Deepak, you have to unmute yourself.
Deepak, you have to mute yourself. You have to unmute yourself. Deepak.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you for the month of April and May has been a slowdown across. So I am not so worried about April and May cash flows. But if there is a pickup in the business, the factory has started, the orders are coming, he has a good order book. Has he taken moratorium? Has he not taken moratorium? Which is the industry he belongs to? I think that those are the important questions. Like we funded a customer who had in April who had only 3 lakhs in his account as against normal 50 lakhs.
This is in the month of June. Have we funded this customer?
Yeah.
Okay, and same view would be on the unsecured side also, BIL side also.
Yeah, I think the same view would be there. Okay. As I told you, it will be a collective decision. It won't be a decision based on one parameter that bank mein paisa nahi aaya, so whether we're going to do it or not. I think it will be an overall subjective decision. Okay, you will find a lot of subjectivity now in the decisioning. So there will be other checks which we think we need to do, because we don't expect, okay, for our customers also, our existing customers, we know that the collection has been poor. So we don't expect that is something we are discounting.
Okay, thank you, Deepak. Next question from Sushil Sharma. Sushil, you can come in, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Yeah. So my question was with reference to LRD that Devli is already asked, but I have a couple of more doubts. Are we willing to also look at LRD in cautious profiles?
So I'll
like-
tell you. Okay.
Sushil, can you elaborate? Means like what kind of profile?
Hospitality, maybe hotel industry.
See, again, there would be means you are saying that the lessee would be hospitality.
No. The borrower might be, could be somebody in hospitality, but he has decent rentals which have not been discounted over the last 3 months also. But there's no reduction in rentals.
See, those cases we can look at where because so Sushil, it would be my answer would be divided into two parts. One is what kind of lessee is he having? So if he is having a category A lessee, a very good lessee of high repute, then there should not be an issue. But then if the lessee is of a category B type, whereby we do assessment of the lessor, that is the owner of the property, then I think it would be a challenging process.
Okay.
And
So
we would
depending
face
upon the
challenges
tenant,
there.
we can figure out. Depending
Yes,
upon the
yes.
tenant, we can figure out.
Yes, we can look into it.
And how do we discuss files? How do we start logging in? The process remains the same, physical files, or how do we do it?
Absolutely physical process, same as it was earlier.
Okay.
Our shops are open from 9:30 morning till 7 o'clock for login.
Okay. Thanks, Hitesh. Thanks a lot.
But sir, just to take this question forward, customer would not be really willing to meet us personally. So in that scenario where, physical applications and all would get difficult, self-attestations and all may not be possible, how do you intend to, take this ahead? I mean, can we do something like, digital application form filling or...
So that's a good question actually, and let me tell you, we are working towards a process where the login can happen in a digital form. That should be out. Okay. But there would be one meeting for PD. Okay, and when the documentation is to be signed, there would be another meeting. So I think there would be at least 2 meetings. We are working. We are at an advanced stage of at least logging in the file digitally. Okay, because see, as you said that OSV and the financials and all. So that part, the application, but that we are working on to make it through a digital format.
Chaya, just to add to what Deepak is saying, so we are working on a process whereby we have limited interaction with the customer or touch base with the customer. But as of now, process remains the same, and we have seen our team meeting some 53 customers, more than 53 customers in last days. So wherever customer has a requirement, as I told you, in a few cases, customer has come out of his home, he has took the application form, and then later after one day, he gave all the application forms as well as KYC signed by the respective teams and cooperatives. So wherever there is a need, customer, I think, would understand the scenario and would also cooperate.
Sir, sorry. Just wanted to understand now because last 3 months we have been speaking to a lot of customers and almost all of them have been talking about virtually no business is happening and they're all sitting at home and just trying to kind of settle themselves and where they say that there are no credits. Eventually, when you talk about a lab, so the requirement for this particular funding which they take from you would be either to clear the debts, something of that sort which you generally may not have. So it is not going to be expansion, but it is going to be for sustainability and survival. So do you think that will be looked upon as something which can be funded for?
I do not see any issue because previously also we had been doing a lot of debt consolidation. I will just give you an example of a loan that we did last month of 15 crores. Entire 15 crores was for debt consolidation. Customer closed his BIL, high value car loan from the lab.
That is where is the money is not coming to the customer, money is going straight to the
Absolutely fine.
bank and he is
Absolutely
going to
fine.
reduce the current EMI. Here what I'm talking
Absolutely
about
fine.
is
Yeah.
okay.
So a customer having a EMI of 40 lakhs via debt consolidation, he can bring it to say 25 lakhs. He is saving 15 lakhs per month. If that is validated, we can go ahead. There is no issue at all.
So debt consolidation is not the end use. I'm saying about where the customer wants to utilize the funds for survival, where he's saying that 3 months there has been no business, so now I have to get my business to a revival point where I have to start paying my outstanding dues and all that, and pay salaries to my people and restart my business. This is
So
how it may be.
okay, so there would be few cases where a lot of subjectivity would be there. I mean, not every customer. I understand there would be a large set of customers falling into this category, but then we will have to assess that after 3 months, whether he would be in a position to pay EMI and whether his business model, whatever he is going to adopt in coming days, whether that is sustainable and where he would land. So that sort of objectivity would be discussed between the credit team and the sales team.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's my
Chaya,
answer. If you want to add something.
I'll just add something quickly. See, what happens is that 90% or 80% of our transactions is BT plus top up. Okay. Now, customers earlier were doing BT, okay, for rate. How is the market changing? So customers were saying that, boss, I want a rate advantage and can I do a BT? Now, you see rates now, everybody is dropping. Okay. So there is a war on the rate and I can already get the few from HDFC and I know ICICI and all. So everybody is dropping rates and everybody is dropping rates for internal customers also. So customer will now come for BT also because customer will say that BT and I want top up also. Okay. But you see the combination would be about a maximum 80-20 where let's say on a 10 crore transaction, 8 crore will be BT and 2 crore will be top up. And we understand that there will be some amount of customer requirement for working capital. He may not see value only on rate. He may say that, boss, I want 10% top up. We understand that and that is reasonable also.
Okay, I get that.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Harsh, next question from Harsh Sampath. Harsh, please come on.
Hi sir, I had just asked a physical file जो सुशील sir ने पूछा. I just wanted to know because we had a couple of lab transactions for BT and LRD where customers are not okay for signing the entire set of physical documents right now or entertaining us. So where we can start an online process, it would be much easier for us.
Okay, so what I'll do is, and I would request Hitesh to make a note of this. Okay, if we can find a way out of logging a file with maybe, the minimum signatures, like, let's
Yes,
say,
minimum set of documents also would be great, sir.
yeah. So let's say that we take the signature of the promoter director and log in the file. Okay, instead of taking, 5 more director signatures. Okay, and we take a letter from him that please log in the file. So I'll come back to you on that. I think this is a very good suggestion. Okay, coming from you, this is a very good suggestion that can we log in the file with minimum signature. Okay, because documentation is okay. Documentation can even come on scan. Okay, your profit and loss account and your, in any case, bank statement comes on purpose. But can we log in the application with minimum signatures? That's a very valid question, and I will certainly come back to you on that. And Hitesh, just make a note of this.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Boss, I've already made a note of it. So, just for your information, in our kind of process, we do not take application form till the time the case is taken. So, Harsh, right now we only take civil consent of the customer. There is no application form required. Fine. There is no application form required from customer as of now. And what I would request you is that whatever minimum documentation you get it, you take it till the time we have an official rollout, so that we do not delay login of these files. We will speak to our CO team and CI team. These are but those documents should be crucial, like bank statement and the sanction and the financials, as well as the obligation, because without that, impossible to know whether means the customer is eligible or not, or whether we can give loan to him or not. So those
Understood, sir.
basic things are, and if you send us, we will take an internal approval. So that is not a process, but we will see that we give you a decision on that. So
Okay.
start
Done,
referring
sir.
cases
Thanks,
to
sir.
us. Start referring cases to us.
Done, sir. Done. Sure.
I think what I believe Deepak and Hitesh in this case is, okay, let's start doing it, and then we can keep on asking for alterations if needed. Okay, currently,
Right.
and I completely agree with Hitesh ki there has to be some basic papers in hand to at least take a step forward. Great. Next question from Amit Nagrecha. Amit, please come in. Amit, can you please come in?
Yes, I am
Please.
in, I am in.
Please.
Hello, SCB team, how are you?
Huh?
Hello, SCB team, thanks
Fine,
for
Amit.
joining us.
Fine. How are you?
I am
Thank
fine,
you.
I am
It's
fine.
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 नाम आएगा.
Sir, I just wanted to
Amit.
check what is, hi.
Yeah.
I
Hi.
just wanted to check what is our new commercial terms. What are the new rate of interest we'll be offering to customers?
Yeah, so I'll tell you. See, we are offering LAP right now in the range of about 925, which is the rack rate. But then we will look at case to case.
Okay,
And
okay.
Any
BIL, we are
preference for
doing,
PSL? Deepak, PSL preference?
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We will look at case to case. That's the rack rate we have kept right now. But we will look at case to case. Okay. And BIL, we are at 1625, which is GIL. Okay. Essentially, we are doing more of GIL right now, which is at 1350. Okay. And we will look at case to case.
So, but LAP, I think 925 was the rate earlier as well, right?
No, we were about 960, 970.
Okay. And
So,
these are linked to repo rate.
yeah. So, repo now the advantage is that every 3 months repricing ho jata hai.
समझ गया,
That is
समझ
the
गया.
big advantage.
Okay, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
But Deepak, you've not told me your standard dialogue ki file lekar I will not lose for the rate.
That's what I said. Correct.
Thank you. Next question from Suhas Mistry. Suhas, can you please come in?
Yes, hello sir, good evening. My question is, with this pandemic, any industry margin changes, and also the part of GST returns are mandatory, and how many months we require, because a lot of people are not paid after January, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So Anil, you want to take that? Okay, Anil is not there.
No, I'm there, but there are network issues. Can you repeat the question again?
Any industry margin percentage is changed, sir?
No,
Reduce
no,
or
there's no change
increase?
in margin as of now.
Okay, and
There.
what is the GST? Which month we are requiring the GST? Because a lot of people GST is pending because they
No, if
don't
you
have
see,
money.
yeah. So first of your
What month, sir?
question is industry margin. This is Anil.
You're not
Because
answering. Deepak, I request you to take over this because Anil's network is fluctuating.
Yeah. Now I'm audible. I'm audible now.
Yeah, now you're audible. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. So the question number 1 was the industry margin. So as of now, there is no change in industry margin. Industry margin is same as it was earlier. So there is no change in industry margin. Second, your answer is about your this thing GST. So we know the government has extended the GST requirement. So we were still okay to take GST till February and March.
Okay.
But Anil, now the government itself has given the leeway of 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is till February till March is also okay. So the customer have the GST till February, we can consider.
But in a practical term, if you see 50% of them have not paid for Jan also this time. So because by the time the due date came in, the first lockdown happened.
Yeah, so lockdown started in March, so February is also available. We have got so many cases in this time also. The February GST is coming. Till February we are accepting it. If there is any exception, we look at. Please get the cases. Don't hold anything at their end, which I can say here.
And also the FOIR is not changed, right?
No, nothing changed.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So Deepak and Anil both, and for Hitesh also, do we understand that the customer profile is going to take a major role in the decision making?
Yeah. That's right. So I'll tell you, okay, now let me be very, very clear. Most important will be the industry in which the customer operates. In this order, I'm telling you. First will be industry. Okay, so you can have a very big guy in hotel, but because he's in a tough industry, we would not do, or we may not do. You may have a very good dealer of Honda, okay, one of the big ones, but we may not do. But he's a big guy. But today he's in the wrong industry. So for us, number one preference will be industry. Okay, and in the one pager which email are going to send by tomorrow, they will specifically tell you the industries to avoid. So good player, bad industry is a problem. Second thing is, so I'm assuming that you will get the industries we are interested in. Once you get that, we will see whether he has taken moratorium or not. Okay. If he has taken moratorium, then there will be extra due diligence on him. If he has not taken moratorium, it will be a passive for him. Moratorium doesn't mean decline. Okay. We will do deep dive. We will check his business. Now, we will. Second most important thing is the business model that he's operating. Has it bounced back? Has he started? What is his pipeline? You see, and all that. Then we will check in lab collateral and all these things. So in this order, the applications will be okay. Industry, moratorium, business model.
Great, thank you, Deepak. Next question from Pratap Mane. Pratap.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon, sir. My question is related to valuation. in current scenario, lots of societies not allowing to do physical valuation visit. So how do we manage that?
Okay, so see, valuation visit we are currently doing, we have waived off, but we have told the viewer to be sensitive about his visit, to take a proper time from the customer and take an appointment with the customer when it is convenient for him. Okay. So we have not done away with physical visits. Okay, we are insisting, but we are asking the valuer to be sensitive, not spend too much time. Do if he was earlier taking, let us say 30 minutes, he should wind up the visit in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So visit is a must, but we can check with customer his timing. We have cut down on the time that he will spend in the customer's residence or office.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, any other questions, please?
Sir, how many of our customers or how much of our portfolio percentage have people opted for moratorium? If I may ask, and if it is okay to share.
No, that is absolutely okay. So in the range of about 30 to, depending on the lap of bill, it is about 30 to 45%. Whether it's a bill or a lap. That's the range.
Well, Deepak, I think there are no more questions.
Just one last question, sir. Sir, will unsecured be still looked upon in the similar form, or will unsecured now be looked upon as, more cautious profile and may not really, be looked upon as a product which should be, which is appreciated and more files appreciated coming from unsecured?
No, Chaya, I'll answer on this query. Yeah. So there are still, we are doing, see, for unsecured, what we did is we now offering a GIL instead of BIL to customer, and we are still focused on the same kind of numbers, right? And the industry which is shared with you also on your one pager, that is definitely the industry which we are not going to be land, but there are the industry which we can consciously land. Rest, other than that industry, we'll take it as a normal BAU. Other than this, which is I shared with you. So there's not at all the cases we'll go by case to case. We'll welcome all the cases, review thoroughly, and if we found customer profile is